Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about Monday Night Raw. From tonight, solid show tonight. Just like every week, Monday Night Raw is either solid or it's very good. Just so much more interesting stuff happens on Monday night, say than a Friday Night SmackDown, you know, with storylines. But it was a good show. They had the tendency, Monday Night Raw's had a tendency to open the show with a great pro wrestling match to set the tone for the rest of the show, which I thought Sheamus and Pete Dunne was a fucking banger. That was a great match. Found that like a pay-per-view match, to me. I love how Triple H books these mini feuds that build up to a match on Raw. Very different style from most bookers. He makes dudes their heat into the matches on Raw, just not doing matches for sake of matches, just like say Tony Khan. That mid-air knee he did was sweet. Match has the build, and also the crowd was pretty invested. Amazing match, and the crowd was into it as well. They're probably gonna get a rematch, so Pete Dunne they'll have a rematch. Probably Pete Dunne will win. But I think that road to Sheamus and Braun Breaker is going to be phenomenal. We're going to get Sheamus and Braun Breaker at some point. I don't know when, but I think we'll get it at some point. But yeah, that was a great pro wrestling match to open the show. There was a promo at the start with Randy Orton and Gunther. I love to see Gunther get this type of heel heat on the way to Bash in Berlin. He was the final boss before the final boss. He definitely knows how to get heat. Not cheap heat either, because he's so in the mic with that charisma. But it's loud as hell on TV. It's pretty loud, to be honest. And they work really fucking good together, him and Randy Orton. The USA chants, whatever. I guess it was getting annoying. Guess it's getting a little annoying, but I thought it was great stuff. And people still think Gunther's boring as champ. I mean, to me, he's good, and I don't want to lose that championship anytime soon. But yeah, great promo to start the show. Ended with a Ludwig Kaiser and Gunther beat down Randy Orton, hit a chop block, and then that sets up for your main event of the night. So then a great match followed that up with Sheamus beating Pete Dunne. I know people could probably complain, oh, why'd Sheamus win? Well, they're probably going to have a rematch. So, yeah, if Sheamus gets the win, and Pete Dunne will probably get his win back. So let's see what else happened. And then next we get a backstage segment with the New Day, Odyssey Jones, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Xavier Woods basically talked about how he thinks Kofi or something was trying to replace him with Big E. I know people are talking about on Twitter, it's like they're not trying to replace Big E. I just don't think Big E's coming back at this point, and they need like a big enforcer, basically, because you're not gonna with WWE, you're not gonna have a 3-on-2 and the team with 2 comes up on top. Like, you're gonna need an enforcer, you know, especially with AOP, Akam and Azar, whatever the fuck their names are, big tall men. Charlie Crawl loves that. Anyways, but yeah, it's not just to replace Big E like people are saying. I just think Big E, I just don't think he's come back at this point, because, you know, I don't know if you want to come back from a broken neck and risk, you know, getting hurt again. Then you had Ivy Nile versus Maxine Dupree. Yeah, Ivy Nile turned heel last week. Joined American Made with Chad Gable and Creed Brothers, back with the Creed Brothers. And then we had this match. It probably went a few minutes. During that backstage segment, they said they weren't done with the Wyatt 6, so you knew something was going to happen here. The Wyatt 6 come out, all of them destroyed. American Made. There was a nice Sister Abigail from Uncle Howdy to Chad Gable, which sets up a match next week with Uncle Howdy and Chad Gable. which is gonna be fun. But yeah, that was good with the Wyatt 6 on this week. And the Wyatt 6 is just amazing. Chef's kiss. Then we get a CM Punk segment with Drew McIntyre. He basically, it was funny. He said he's the, what is it? He was the something Taylor Swift of men or something like that. I thought that was funny. He asked CM Punk, he started drinking because he asked for a strap match. So yeah, basically a strap match at Bash at the Berlin between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. So the match is a traditional 1-2. Winner needs to touch all 4 corners of the ring to win. And basically non-traditional strap match is just a normal match with a strap. I think, basically. I mean, in case both guys strong, we don't see a pin quite yet. So the feud's gonna be 1-1. CM Punk gets his win at Bash at Berlin. They have their last match, I think, a Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood. But I thought it was a good segment. I thought people were fried. I mean, it probably feels colder than before SummerSlam. Won't argue that. But I still think it'll be a good feud leading up to Bash at Berlin and Bad Blood. And then you had the New Day versus the Final Testament. You know, Kofi Kingston, during this match, Odyssey Jones gets back up to the ring apron. Xavier Woods wants to tag, but Kofi, he tags in Odyssey Jones to Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods looks confused. I don't know. I just want this feud to be over with, man. Like, I just don't care about it. It's gonna be coming. But I don't know. They take their time with this, and I love it. They can't go fast with a team that's been together for like 10 years. You can't just have them turn on each other just like that. Turning tonight would have been too predictable. I could see New Day either going for a title or doing something where Xavier just snaps on Kofi Kingston. Or maybe, I don't know what they're going to do with this shit here. Probably going to happen. I guess they've turned this into an intriguing storyline. But I guess we'll see. If they turn Xavier Woods here. I understand they're trying to tell a story here, but Xavier has to understand that Odyssey Jones was closer, I guess, story-wise. Yeah. But it was okay. Okay match, I guess. I think the New Day won. You got Bronson Reed, big Bronson Reed, beat The Miz. And he was going to go for another tsunami. But then they bring out Braun Strowman. So they've been doing all this to build up to Braun Strowman. Bronson Reed's been booked perfectly these last 3 weeks. To me! Braun Strowman being faded to Bronson Reed is also perfect. Bronson and Braun, I like how Hunter's booking guys like, say, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker like total monsters. So Braun Strowman, and Bronson Reed should be good. Big meaty men slapping their meat. Pause. Over the last several weeks, they made Bronson Reed into a star. I like the way Triple H is booking him. Then Priest and Dominant was supposed to happen, but that never did. I thought a great segment where the New Judgment Day, 5-on-2, they didn't make them look like jobbers this week. They took out Priest and Rhea Ripley. They couldn't have the New Judgment Day like get taken out, I think, 3 weeks in a row. So they got this back. So I would not mind them adding Jey Uso to this storyline at some point. We already know the end game is the old versus new bloodline, but Jey Uso is still a Raw superstar, so why not have him enter this feud until he joins Roman? Jey doesn't need to join Roman right away. Make him earn Jey support. So I thought they were going to have Jey Uso come out. I don't know when they're going to, but Sami Zayn might be taking a break for a little bit, but when he comes I think he is. I don't know. But if this doesn't end with Jey Uso and Sami Zayn winning the tag titles, then I don't know what the hell the point of this is. But hopefully this will make Liv Stan shut up about Rhea and Damian being but too strong. I see on Twitter. Like, I love this feud. It's just the social media shit. It's so annoying. Like, Rhea and Liv fans going back and forth. I like both of them. It's just Twitter's so toxic. But Rhea, or the Liv and Dominic thing, I don't know. I think she had a vignette promo or whatever it was. I don't know. I feel like the stuff with Dominic, it's not cutting it. I don't know. I feel like her promos with Dirty Dominic, Mysterio, it's just not, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it now. Io and Kairi Sane versus Shay and Zoe versus Unholy Union. For the tag titles, Unholy Union retain the tag team championships. So, yeah, I'm fully expecting them to retain. But yeah, I guess Bianca and Jay will see him on Friday, I guess. And then Randy Orton beat Ludwig Kaiser in the main event. Good main event with Ludwig Kaiser. Randy Orton's still going at his age, and Ludwig Kaiser's so underrated in the ring, man. He's going to be maybe a future main eventer. But yeah, give tonight a good solid... give tonight a solid 7 out of 10. Thought it was a pretty solid show. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. And until next time, Malcolm. Peace.